Hello, and welcome to Session 2 of Whispers of the Dice, The Journey to Cave. Last we left off, we met our cave family and found that there's some tension between them. Progressive mother Tuga clashes with her mother-in-law Oga, who raised Zoc strictly by the ways of old, although Qeela, Zoc's sister, didn't quite follow the same expectations set upon them. The angsty teen Hoku and innocent child Nala are both just along for the ride, trying to navigate both a romance with the moon and an interest in bugs, without getting trapped in the adults' drama. With the oncoming earth shakes that the Brogs came back to warn them about, the family says a heartfelt goodbye to Cave and heads off, a pillar of black cloud in the distance, like a beacon of hope. As you all journey on, let me know what it looks like as your characters get, you're off of that desertous area into the grass now, heading towards this pillar of cloud in the distance. What does your kind of traveling look like?
So we've probably been traveling for a while at this point, right?
I'd say probably a few hours you've been walking.
Okay. Nala, do you think that you'd be tired and would be wanting a piggyback ride?
I think Nala at some point would definitely be like, I can't go any further. Somebody has to carry me.
Okay, so I would say that Tuga has Nala on her back. She's like, Zoc, dear, can we just stop for a minute? I know you want to keep moving, but, I think we need to rest for a second.
Zoc, I think he's definitely been kind of pushing the group, for sure. Trying to find, every time they want to stop, it's like, well, if we stop here and it gets dark, there's nowhere to protect. I can't watch all my angles from here. So, I think he's hesitant. He's like, do we need to stop? Do we need to stop now?
For just a second. I don't think my back can handle carrying Nala for much longer.
I didn't even realize that you'd been carrying her all this time. I can take a turn. We can stop. I'm sorry. I've been too focused on other things.
Nala, dear, and she just kind of slides her off her back.
Tuga, you slide Nala off. Zoc, you take a turn carrying your daughter. What else?
I think since we left at night, Hoku is very much focused on her love. She is very scared and strangely quiet. She's always been a loudmouth, tell you off, but for real, she's scared, and she has never felt this scared in her life. Nothing has ever happened to Cave before. That's unheard of. And so the only comfort she is finding is the consistency of the moon. And so she's just kind of traveling quietly towards the back, just staring up at the moon as long as she can before she has to look back where she's going.
Awesome, yeah. Give me a mate check here. We'll call it a DC 2.
Awesome. I believe I have a D6 on that. Hang on, I gotta open up my notes though.
Get down!
I do recall Hoku being the only one in this family with Riz.
Moon Riz, baby. That's a 6.
Does that blow up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa! If I wish I had sound effects.
That's so I'm up to a D8 now. I just blew up again.
Whoa!
No. Hoku's gonna blow the moon. Or
What?
The moon.
Hey!
I really meant to quote "bone the moon," and it went very poorly. And
Blow the moon is the obvious next step after to bone the moon.
That was a double blow up.
Yeah.
It was.
On the first one we bone the moon. On the second one we blow the moon.
Yeah. On the third, I think you and the moon are
I have to retire.
Okay, D12 now. God, I hope she blows up.
An 11.
Dang it! Whoa,
You
that's
have
like
one?
crazy high though. What was that all told?
Okay, so what's 6 plus 8? I need a calculator.
14.
14.
Plus
14.
11 is 25.
25.
In Dungeons and Dragons, that is like god level success. In Never Stop Blowing Up,
The moon comes down to kiss you.
this was truly going to be just like a, oh yeah, like, you know, you hit that DC too, so you get a little bit of comfort in this moment.
You can blow up again, right?
Yeah, if you spend a
Give a
point,
token.
you have a blotion point.
I do have 2 points. Should I, or is that stupid?
Yes,
It
you
is.
should, absolutely. And then roll a
I feel
d20.
like you should do it.
You went from a
Alright, listen,
d6 to a
I'm-
d20 in one turn.
Yeah, I'm not immune to peer pressure. I'm gonna use my two of my 3 evolution tokens and roll a d20 right now.
You only have to use one. You got an 11.
Oh, then cool. So 25 plus 9.
Like a, whatever that is, 34?
34 is crazy.
Oh, the DC was 2. Okay, crazy. So
what does she do to the moon?
I got
And what
I
does
gotta-
the moon do that?
a maxed out Riz, baby.
So, here's what happens. I think Skullie's crying. It's
I might be crying right
it's
now.
truly 10 minutes into the session, and we went from D6 to D20 in a series of boning or blowing, as Nolan put it.
Yeah, you get it.
Anyway, you're sitting there and, or not sitting, of course, you're traveling. You guys all pause for a second to, switch off who's carrying Nala, adjust your packs, that kind of thing. And you are just kind of thinking about your love. You're looking up at the moon very, lovingly. And I think you're very pleased by the amount of time that you're getting to spend together. You're not usually allowed anywhere at nighttime. I think you're also kind of like, she is following you, and so you feel very like happy about that, and the fact that the moon is staying in the same place in the sky, but very clearly is not getting farther away as you continue away from Cave as well. And as you guys pause so your parents can switch off Nala, you're looking up at the moon, and you get hit in the head with something really hard, and you turn around and you see a big chunk of gray rock that just fell from the sky, you think, that looks like, as far as you can tell, like a piece of the moon has just fallen from the sky and hit you in the head, and like your head's like throbbing, but you're like, my love has sent me a gift. She sent me a part of herself to hold on to. And this is, let me be clear, this is this big around. Like, truly
God.
so large.
My bindle.
You put it in your...
I pick it up,
Okay.
I hold it in my arms, and I weep quietly.
Everyone sees that.
Also, I'm on a D10, not a D20. I just realized.
Oh.
I rolled a D20 instead of a D10, so let me roll the D10 real
Yes.
quick to make
Well,
sure.
you rolled a 9, didn't you?
Hang on. Oh, that's only a 2, so it stays at a D10, and it was not a 9 that I rolled because I accidentally rolled the wrong die. I skipped a die on accident.
Okay, so you rolled D6, D8, and blew up on both. And then
Yeah.
it should have been a D10.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That's-
Regardless, 2 blow-ups is crazy. And I'm not going to change the result to that roll. We'll keep
Chunk
the
is just
moment.
like a little bit small.
The chunk's
Oh, yeah,
slightly
it-
small.
It's
It's
still
like an inch in
still
diameter
30
less.
plus- it's still 30 plus on a DC too, so like.
Yeah. Now it's,
But I just want to say for prosperity state of what I'm rolling from now on.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. All of you see that a rock just hit Hoku in the head, and now she's crying while holding it.
Oh my!
She registers.
Jesus.
She starts checking her head.
I'm immediately trying to take the rock away and like examine every moment.
No! She sent me a
Why are you crying?
Leave the rock. You're gonna drop your daughter.
All right.
I think Olga
my
is
love.
I think Olga's just in complete disbelief. Like, no words coming to her mind. Am I able to tell like what's going on? Like any semblance of like what this reaction might be?
You can give me a mate check. I'll call it like a DC 4. 4, yeah.
I'm checking over.
I
Hoku.
blow up?
Do I
Blow
notice
up?
anything?
9.
9. And then Tuga, what was your question? I'm sorry.
I'm like checking her head and everything.
Okay, yes, we'll resolve that in just one second.
Okay.
Olga, you remember the argument that you got into earlier about, arguing about the legitimacy of her relationship with the moon. And I think from her incoherent sobs and the fact that she's been not watching where she's going because she's been staring up at the sky for the last mile, I think you piece it together that she thinks that some kind of, like, divine sign from the universe has just happened.
What's Olga do?
Hoku.
My
BB.
big gods, not this again.
Send me a gift. She loves me back.
Oh, yeah. Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? You're talking nonsense again.
No, it's not nonsense. This is from her.
Zog is like scanning the horizon, looking for like if somebody had thrown this rock. He's like, what? Like, just looking for danger in the immediate. If anybody else is gonna get bonked with a big rock.
Yeah. So, I will say, Tuga, give me a. What on earth did I say? It was. Give me a discovery check, a fire check, to see if you can kind of figure out how to maybe heal her. Like, her head's bleeding. Like, this is, insane. You don't take an injury point for that, but, like, your head is cosmetically kind of bleeding from a giant rock hitting you in the head. Honestly, you're so lucky you didn't get knocked to the ground. You know what I mean? Like, it just...
Love protected you.
Love protected her.
What is love if not pain?
Zoc, give me you can do, I'll say a hunt check.
Okay.
And I'll say, Tuga, your DC to figure out how to heal her will be a 5. Zoc, your DC to see where it came from is only going to be a 3.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 6 on my meeting.
Okay, so I think you have some, like, what? Did cavemen have cloth? I guess they did. No, they, like, animals.
We got pelt.
Yeah, pelt. Yeah, right. I think you're able to, like...
We have Uggs.
You have Ugg boots, but your clothes are still... I think...
Feet snugs.
with, like, some stray... Maybe you find, like, some moss, some, different soft things like that. You're able to clean up the blood some. Go over to, like, the closest body of water you can find, like, a little trickle of water from the side of the mountain here. And you kind of, like, wash off her head some. Doesn't seem to be, like, anything that's going to cause death or injury, but like I said, like kind of cosmetic, but you're able to get it cleaned up.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
So you hearing your daughter say that it fell from the moon, I think you're like, oh my god, it fell from the moon, and you're just like, that's crazy.
All right. I believe in the moon now.
I believe in it.
Guys.
It's crazy.
Can I try to
Guys,
clock this?
I just want to
Can
say...
I try to clock?
Sorry, I just want to say, this whole game, only rolls I've succeeded on, Riz.
Riz. Yeah.
Every single one, and with flying colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a game where, like, it's not like, oh, I'm a rogue, of course I always do well on stealth checks. It's completely
Right.
equal. There's no, like, predisposition to be better at certain checks. It's just luck. And, the dice tell a
I've
story.
stayed in character.
I love
The
that.
dice tell their story. The
They
dice
do.
tell their
This,
story.
I was just gonna say, the storytelling is wild.
They want you to bone the moon. So,
Can I clock Zoc's delusion?
sure. Give me, I'll call it a hunt check as well, DC 2.
Fabulous. Yes. Oh, I blow up. So it's a 6 plus
Love blowing up.
8
Never stop.
plus 3. So 6 plus 3, so it's a 9.
9. Yes, you notice, you kind of see Zoc. Yeah, what does it look like as he is connecting these dots, so to speak?
It's like he's like counting on his fingers and just like
He's what?
completely. He's
He's
he's just bamboozled. He's just looking at this guy like he's stopped in his tracks. He was running around like searching for something, anything, and then like a cartoon, like stops and just.
I think Olga's just gonna walk over and like smack him on the back of the head.
Oh yeah. Give me a club check and Zoc, give me a grunt check.
Nala's gonna like drop down so she doesn't get hit in the head.
Oh yeah, you fall out of your father's arms. What was it?
I rolled a 4.
3.
I blew up.
3 and a 4. Yeah.
Well,
You-
I guess I have to roll again, right? But
You go. Oh yeah, if you blew up, go ahead and roll again.
I did.
God, we blew up so much already. What?
I blew up again. That's a 6.
Oh my gosh!
Love it. Love that Dad's got the.
Yeah, I know.
He's got so many.
That's a 1, so 11 total.
Yeah, you see your tiny, frail, ancient mother goes up to whack you on the side of the head, and you fully, like, I don't even know that you dodge it necessarily, but she smacks you on the side of the head and you don't even budge because you are so brick wall, just thick and dense, and you don't even notice that she tried to hit you because you're looking at the sky in bewilderment.
Excuse me. Your skull is as thick as your father's. You're not feeding into this delusion, are you?
It came from the moon.
It did not come from the moon. We are on the verge of losing everything. We have lost our home. I will not listen to this goings on and ridiculousness about some entity in the sky.
I mean, wait,
He's
hold on.
real.
Are there any pictures on it? It could be an invite to move in.
You want to look at it?
Mom, agree to disagree. I don't know.
This isn't proof enough for you that what we have is real? She sent this to me.
I think you need to sit down. Let me hold the rock.
No.
So big. It's like toddler-sized rock.
So big.
Can we like try to look at the rock, like examine it? That's 'cause
Yeah. Make whatever check you guys
can
want
look
to
at it, but
here.
you can't touch it.
I'll look from a distance. I'll look from over here.
Make whatever check
I'll
you
look
guys
at it, too.
want to here. If you think that this would be more of a think, a hunt, a fire check, like you guys let me know what you're making here. And I'll say the DC to figure out anything useful will be a 6.
I'm gonna go with the thing.
A fire check
I'm gonna go
on
with
it.
I'll do fire as well.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got a 1 as well. I can't succeed on anything but fucking.
Grandma believes in the moon. I rolled a 6.
4. I blew up.
Yay! Make sure you guys are taking your evolution tokens if you've been failing too.
Oh.
Yes, I got my token back
Yeah,
that I
I did
used to
that.
blow up, so.
Okay, so who met that 6 DC?
One.
Great.
I got 5.
Okay. Yeah. So Nala and Zoc, you guys are kind of looking at it. Hoku, you are deliriously sobbing. You can't see through your tears. I think.
Probably have a concussion.
Oh, probably. I think Oga and Tuga are both just sitting here like, oh my god, they're examining the rock. They're looking. And
Tuga and I are both feeling the same thing.
Tuga?
I think that let's just say she's more distracted about her daughter than the rock.
There you go. So Oga's more focused on it being a delusion. Tuga's more focused on like, oh my daughter just got hit in the head with a giant rock. But Nala and Zoc, you guys are both like, let's investigate this strange object. What's Qeela up to on, like, having not met the DC on that check? Like, where's her head at?
I think in like the traveling order, Qeela had been in the back to make sure like nobody got left behind, and also because she was arguably the most reluctant to go. So I think she's just standing back, keeping watch. She tried to like, get a read on like, oh, is this an invite to move in? Is there a picture of like Moon Cave? But I don't see any of that, so I'm just gonna look around.
Yeah.
Make sure if there are any other kisses from the moon, we can jump out of the way.
Right. So Nala and Zoc, you guys are like kneeling next to, and I think it's probably more, Zoc is having a manic episode right now, I think, but Nala is probably more just like, oh, like Daddy's looking at something, let me look too. And as you guys look at it, you see, I think Nala sees it first, and then Zoc, once you see where Nala's looking, Nala, you look over at it, doesn't have any cave paintings on it, doesn't have any writing, not that you know what writing is. It doesn't have any pictures on it. It doesn't have anything like that. It just seems to be like a normal rock, like what caves are made out of. And you kind of look up at the sky to see if you can see, like, if there's a chunk of moon missing or what. And you can see the part of the cliff that it very clearly chipped off of. And there's, like, a very heavy... like dodo bird sitting on top of it that it clearly had stepped on it and broken off a large chunk of rock and made it fall down onto Hoku's head. So I think you see it first, and like Zoc, you follow your daughter's eyes and see the same thing.
I don't think we should tell Hoku. She's kind of happy right now.
I think that Zoc is still trying to grapple. I don't think that he's like critical thinking skills are very high, but definitely seeing it, he's like that. At least until I come to terms with things, I think that's a good idea.
I think Qeela has very much remained in the back of the pack. It's not like she's far behind, but she's definitely near the back. And she's just kind of keeping an eye on things. If anyone's going to approach her to talk, she'll talk, but she's not in the greatest of moods at the moment.
Yeah.
At one point she likes, oh, this is a very, flat rock. Let me use that to separate the old berries and the new berries in my little bindle. That's about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think her age is very much showing at this point. I think she initially was coming at this with a lot of gusto and trying to lead, and has since sort of left that to Zoc as she feels her joints ache from just walking nonstop. It's been a long time since she's traveled this far, and I do think as they've continued venturing, she has drifted sort of to the back area where Qeela is. And doing everything in her power to try not to show that she is like so done, like so in pain right now.
Yeah.
You don't have to babysit me. I'm not gonna drop off the group.
I'm hardly babysitting, my darling. I am just simply taking it slow.
All right, well, that'd be a first.
Awesome. So you guys are journeying on. You walk through the last bit of night. It was like end of nighttime, just about the early hours of the morning when you guys left. The sun's starting to come out now. As you all journey on, everyone give me hunt checks. DC is 9.
Oh shit.
I had 4, so let's see.
I also have a 4.
I'm gonna spend 1 token to blow that 3 to a 4 and blow up.
Awesome.
I got a 4.
Yay!
How many tokens would it take for me to blow up my 2 on my D4?
2, it would just be 2. So 2 gets you to 4.
I'm
Okay,
gonna spend
gotcha.
a
It's a
second
token
token to
per
get me
point.
from 8 to 9.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use 2 tokens so I can blow up that die because I like to make this.
I blew up on my...
hunt?
Nope, that's
Yeah.
a 5.
I blew up on my D... I poop on my D8, totaling to a 15.
Wow. Okay.
See, it's the only one I have. I think I have one more. I have a 6, and then the rest are 4s.
Amazing. Yeah, everyone, raise your hand. Oh, God. Ugh, it never escapes me.
If we can.
Who did pass the 9? I guess raise your hand. That's probably the easiest way to show me. Zoc, no.
I definitely raised it. I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14.
Whoa, okay. So everyone except for Hoku and Zoc. Hoku and Zoc, you guys are...
The two with their moon delusions.
I was just about to say, yeah. You guys are kind of glancing up at the moon often enough that you are not paying attention. I think even, like, Zoc and Hoku, as everyone else kind of... We have Qeela and Oga in the back, and I think Tuga and Nala step up towards the front... Or Nala's asleep in Zoc's arms, actually. Tuga steps up towards the front of the group, kind of leading with that super high check. Oga is looking around with that super high check. But I think that Zoc and Hoku, you guys find yourself in the middle of the pack here, kind of side by side. Is there anything that you say to each other as you... Everyone else is looking at something, but you do not see it.
She's real, Dad. I mean...
I don't want you to get your heart broken, honey.
I won't. She's not gonna leave me. She already came all of this way with us. Why would she leave now? She's already seen the worst.
I worry that your relationship isn't what you think it is.
I know you are just being protective of me like you always do, but I'm growing up. I'm allowed to make my own decisions, and I choose her.
You certainly are growing up, but you're not grown yet.
When will I be grown? Will I ever be grown to you? You're always going to see me as your baby. Mom says so.
I don't have that answer for you, but I know you're not now. Not in the middle of all of this.
Well, you can't protect me from this. I'm going to choose her, no matter what. And if I get my heart broken, I'll be thankful for the time I had with her.
I think at you can't protect me from this, it just like in Zoc's mind, it's like, I can and I will. And he just like, the conversation he just goes stoic and he goes, think what you will. And like, keeps walking.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Incredible. Everyone that hit a 9 on your hunt check, you are essentially able to keep trucking it effectively, and you're able to, like, you're foraging some things as you're going along, you're carrying your bags and it's not hurting you at all. Anyone who or not necessarily not hurting you at all, but it's not slowing you down at all. Everyone who failed, you are taking what I'm calling a level of hunger, and this works similar to how exhaustion levels work in 5e, where each one, as you go up, gives you a penalty. So, everyone who has 1 hunger level right now has a -1 on all checks until you get a good meal in you. So.
Yay.
Damn.
Or nor.
So as you guys continue on,
Our fight did so much damage to us.
Yeah.
you guys are hungry and tired. You're snacking on what you have, but you also, I think, know, like, you don't want to eat it all now because you don't know when you'll find another cave. So you're kind of trying to ration a little bit, and yeah, you know, you're feeling weary. Zock's pushing you all onwards, even though he's tired himself. The sun getting higher in the sky and bearing down on all of you. Eventually, any of you who did succeed this hunt check, you start to see some tracks and some, like, you know, like tall grass twitching over here and that kind of thing that lets you know, oh, there is a prey nearby that we can hunt in order to, like, you can tell that the rest of your family is getting weary. Remind me again, who succeeded by more than 5? So I think Oga and Tuga, you guys both notice this, and you notice that each other notices it.
I'm gonna make eyes with Tuga. It has been a long time since we've hunted together.
Well, everyone else looks exhausted, so I guess it's just the two of us this time. You want to take?
Figures you and I are the only ones who can get something done around here.
You want to take that way or that way?
After you?
Awesome. So I think Zoc still holding Nala. You sit down, probably just reluctantly, like, okay, fine. Like, and up to you, I think, if he would admit that he's feeling weary and needs to rest, or if he's kind of going to try to, like, lie, like, well, someone has to stay with the kids, you know, or, you know, how you would do that. But Zoc and Qeela stay back with the kids while the women go out to hunt.
Qeela met the DC, so
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like it was even meat. So I feel like these two are, like, colluding, and she's like, okay, I don't think anyone else saw it.
Gotcha. Oh, I don't think anyone else saw it. Is hilarious. So then you're, like, making your own plan of how you're going to hunt it separate from them. I love that.
I'm seeing these two just bolt off ahead of me in 5 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't say go.
Yeah, you guys did not notice that Qeela was also trying to hunt with you. I love that. Yeah, would Zoc be, like, admitting, like, oh, yeah, I'm tired, I need to stay back and rest? Or is he kind of using the children as a shield?
Definitely, he's using the children, for sure. Like, he's, like, not only trying to, like, stay strong, like, for the kids, but, like, definitely using them to, like, try and give off that.
Yeah. I'm not tired. I just, you know, I'm holding Nala. I can't, you know.
Yeah, no.
Once again, like, almost falls into the recliner, like, sleep. But, like, just there's nothing on his back, so he, like, leans back and kind of, like, shocks himself awake. Yeah, exactly.
Can I see if I clock this?
Yeah, give me, call it what check ever, whatever check you want to, and it'll be a DC 4.
Do a hunt check.
Hunting you.
Okay, that's a 4.
4, yeah. You're like, you know that little boy. You put him to bed every night from the time that he was born. You know what he looks like when he's sleepy. Not so little anymore.
I think knowing how much I'm relying on him throughout this, and knowing that he's one of the first ones to go down, I think Oga is deeply disappointed. And expecting more from him as the patriarch, the new patriarch of this family. But she is like, there is work to be done. That will be discussed later.
Wow.
And she looks to Tuga, someone who has been at odds with her basically since they met, and sees that she is the one stepping up, carrying Nala, like, ready to hunt, like, looking out for the family, and I think gains a level of respect for her that she didn't have for a very long time.
Wow. Tuga, I think you also notice, and you decide your own reaction on this, you notice the same thing of, you know what her husband looks like when he starts to get weary and tired, but he's claiming he's not. You can see that, like, he's very clearly not doing great, tired, and him and Nala kind of sitting there sleeping. Like, him just barely not sleeping and Nala fully passed out.
I think she's probably like, she's like, oh, I didn't realize he was that exhausted. Like, oh, that's on me. I should have offered to carry her with Nala more. But I think she's also kind of like, kind of proud that he's not trying to make himself go and hunt, like trying to be like, oh, I'm so big and strong. I think she's probably proud of him for just sitting out on it.
Yeah. Do you like say or do anything before you leave for the hunt, Tuzok?
She probably just kind of goes over to him real quick and just kind of tells him she'll be right back and just watches it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Tuga and Oga run off into the woods. Qeela, you're like, what? Exactly. And I think probably follow after them soon, right after.
Yeah.
You two, all three of you give me a flee check.
Or Nar.
Hoku, you're holding the rock, just kind of looking at it. You also notice your dad's about to fall asleep. Nala is asleep.
I'm gonna give myself a point on that one.
Oh yeah, what's the DC?
Oh, for the sneak, it's only going to be a 4.
Okay, I'm also gonna use a token, which will blow me up.
I'm using a token as well.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7.
Okay. 9.
Hey. Ta-da. I got a 5.
5. All three of you. You make it behind this ledge. Qeela just a second after. You guys notice, oh, Keela's here now. And I think, oh, Keela's here now. I think, up to you if you guys would have, do you think that you would have tried to, like, surround it and be on, like, 3 different sides? Or, like, how would you have done it?
Yeah, I mean, are we hunting anything specific, or is it just like creature of the night kind of like?
I think so
fuzzy?
far you're not sure what it is, but you
Okay.
don't think it's a predator. Hopefully something pretty easy to kill.
Uh-oh.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, surrounding it seems like a smart option.
Yeah,
Do we see
before we
Qeela
do
here
that-
now?
Yes, you do see Qeela here now.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think,
before we-
given that... Oh, go ahead.
So.
One more time, Josie. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying, like, before we knew that Qeela was coming, I think that we were both taking a side anyway, so Qeela can choose wherever she wants to go.
I think that given that this is a mountain and Qeela doesn't have a lot of opportunities to get, like, verticality when she's hunting, she's immediately, like, I rolled a 1, so she's fully like, I'm gonna get up high and drop on it. And that's just her one game plan for this.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you guys see as you kind of get set up here, you get a better view on it, Qeela, and the other two kind of probably behind some rocks or brush on either side. You see that this is a tarpan, which is kind of like a prehistoric, like, donkey, like a will eventually become a horse type deal. Very small, 4-legged, mule-looking creature. And yeah, all 3 of you, however you want to flavor this, give me a hunt check. And the DC to get this thing down with all 3 of you working on it, I just need one of you to hit a 6.
Oh, easy. I have a D8.
8.
So
8, great.
where is my D8?
3.
Well. There you are. Okay, I got a 6.
6. So I think that you guys can decide how exactly to flavor this, but however it is, Oga does get kind of the final blow on it because she beat that DC by so much. Oh, gosh. But yeah, what does it look like as you guys take down this tarpan?
Yeah,
I feel like maybe since Tuga doesn't get the final blow, she probably goes in from the side and like takes a strike at it, and it like kind of stumbles and loses its footing like days. I feel like that's what she'd do.
I think seeing that Qeela, having found as high a vantage as she could, is taking, like, I presume we have some sort of napped flint knife or whatever, and just like, fucking wrestler move onto it,
Yeah.
ends up, like, hitting it on the side, knocking it off balance even further, setting up Oga for the kill.
Amazing. Yeah, and I feel like this is like a sequence that they have practiced multiple times before. And again, I think because Oga maybe hasn't been involved in the hunt in however many months, years, this is like kind of a cool moment for her to be like back in the game again.
Yeah.
And yeah, she, now that her lovely daughter and daughter-in-law disarmed this thing, I guess, for lack of a better word, yeah, she goes right for the throat and just slashes through as the blood spills out the side.
Zoc, Hoku, and Nala, all three of you wake up as you hear the, like the noise that a horse makes when it's in pain. You know, like this pained whinny, essentially, from, you know, a couple 100 yards away. All three of you kind of, what? I wasn't sleeping, you know. And Nala, you are awake as well.
I think, like, as, like, coming out of, like, a disoriented state, he, kind of, like, it takes him a moment to realize, like, what was happening prior. Like, he had kind of forgotten, like, oh, yeah, there's a hunt happening, whatever, so he, like, sets Nala down as gently as he can, like, in a rush state, and, like...
Pause. Everyone shut up!
Like, sets her down, like, as quickly as possible, and then, just, like, gets bearings for a moment, looks for everybody, get the head counts not quite right, and then, like, okay, like, remembers. Yeah.
Nala, you've been asleep for many hours, and you have no idea where you are. The sun is bright. How's she feeling?
I think Nala would be very confused for a second. I think her first thought would be like, where's mom? Where's grandma? I think she'd just kind of look around, kind of see that her dad and her sister are still here, and just kind of like hang tight for a second.
Yeah. Hoku? Are you passing away, or are you able to talk?
Here.
Okay.
Barely. Can you fill me in? We woke up, and then what?
You woke up and you hear, like, the pained whinny of this tarpan going down in the distance.
I think I'm pretty used to the sounds of everybody hunting since I normally just, like, hang back and kick rocks. So I'm sitting there, caressing my moon rock. And I give it a small little kiss.
So insane. So insane.
I continue in my delusion.
Literally, where does Hoku know what kissing is? How does Hoku know what kissing is? Insane.
I don't know, she just does, guys.
Well, I guess you live with your mom and dad, but...
There's a married couple in the house.
That's true. Grandpa didn't die that long ago either.
Previously, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Gran and Grump. They were active. They got busy.
Hey.
No,
No.
not in the cave.
It's a one room. It's
They
a
went
one
out
room.
to bush.
Yeah, they had a couple bushes.
That is
They had a
hilarious.
designated bush.
Oh. Not designated.
Walk nuts near the white bush.
Not the designated bush.
Vile.
That's disgusting.
Vile.
Truly
yeah.
terrible. Love it. You guys get this, and you get it all skinned. You know, we do have to go back to the game now. So you guys get that. Drag it back over to where Zoc is. I think making, you know, all four of the adults and maybe Hoku's helping skin it and everything. It makes light work of it. You guys are able to dismember, separate, and put it all into your packs and everything. And any of you who had a hunger level, assuming you're fine to stop and eat right now, you all stop, eat, and regain your hunger level goes away.
Can I look around to make sure we are fine to eat, to stop
I
and
was
eat?
just about to ask.
Certainly. Why you don't trust me?
No,
I
you made it
don't.
scary. I want to check,
Yeah,
please.
I don't. What do you want me to
I
roll,
don't
Joe?
trust-
Yeah, what do we... Yeah.
Cool. So the check will be, you can do think or hunt.
I have a D6 in hunt, so
And
hunt it
I
is.
would say the DC is just a 4.
7.
Great.
We're good, kids. We're all good.
I got a 3. Can I use a point to make it a 4?
You can do whatever you want.
Ooh, I got a 5. I'm gonna use my.
Okay,
last
other people
point.
succeeded, so I'm not gonna use my point.
Okay.
I mean, if you can blow up, then it'll.
No, I'm on a
Ready.
D6.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you, it actually does seem like a safe area to sit down in. Seems pretty shaded by trees, and you guys are right up against a mountain, so nothing can get behind you if you are up against the rock. Seems good to you, Oga.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my point. I got 5, and so that's still. Anyways.
Can I talk to Tuga real quick before I
Of course.
scold my son?
Of course.
I'm gonna approach Tuga and just say, that was pretty good work out there.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised, Graham. Good job.
Surprised by me, please. I never lost it. I always had it.
You know, Zope doesn't like to say that he got his hunting skills from you, but I disagree.
It seems this disruption in our lives has only made me like you more, Tuga. I am afraid to say.
Well, I mean, I would never say that I'm grateful to leave Cave, but I think that will be good for all of us. You know, maybe find somewhere new, find somewhere better. Like, maybe there'll be people for Hoku and Nala to see, like, play with. I don't know. Like, I think it's good for us. Experience new things, even though it does scare some of us more than the others.
They deserve to see more of this beautiful, terrifying world. I remember when Brug and I were first traveling, we saw the most gorgeous waterfalls together. Animals of all different shapes and sizes, flowers, different colors. It will be nice for them to have a sense of adventure before they settle down.
I agree. What am I gonna do about Hoku?
Well, I know that you probably don't want my advice, as you have so chosen to ignore it these past few months. But it seems that I may not have given you all of the credit that you deserve. You are a very capable mother, and you very clearly care about my son and your daughters. One thing I have learned about motherhood is that you will never have all the answers. But sometimes the right solution comes to you in the strangest of ways and most uncommon of places. And I do believe that you have the wits to figure this out, however you will.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to figure out something. But let's get to eating. I think you're gonna have to start.
Yes, I am starving and I need to sit down. My knees are killing me.
As you guys all sit down and start to eat, Nala, give me a think check. The DC is a 3. Or I'll let you do hunt.
I'm gonna do hunt because I have a D8 for that one. Got a 6.
A 6. As everyone's getting the meal ready, you look over to where the brush gets a little thicker, and you see at the top of this tree, kind of hanging down over where you guys are, you see the most juicy, ripe, plump fruit that you've ever seen in your life. Stuff that you would get very, very rarely at Cave. And I think that you notice that all of the adults are very involved in cooking right now, and it would be pretty easy to go and climb those slender branches and get some.
I'm gonna absolutely try and go climb the tree.
Give me a
Molly's very
flea.
excited.
Give me a flea check. The DC's gonna be against everyone else's. You can do hunt or fire. Everyone else, but Nala, you do flee.
Okay.
Good luck, early.
Oh, it blows up.
I blew up too.
I blew up on fire, and then I blew up on the D8, so...
Oh, it's a 9.
13.
No!
6 and 6 is 12.
Nothing.
Plus 8 is 20.
I see everything. Now I see everything.
I got a 1.
Tuga does not see.
20 motherfucker.
Are you still beaming over the compliments I've given you?
Oh my gosh, she's like, look at us being a family over here. I'm just so happy.
Nala, you
Nala, get down from there.
Nala, you get up into the tree, and you are on a very slender branch when Grandma sees you.
My darling, you must come down at once.
Everyone sees now.
You're good. Wait on your back foot. You're golden. You're so close.
Everyone
Do
sees.
not encourage her.
Get down right now.
But
Absolutely
I can get it.
not.
Look up.
Zoc, up here, now.
Zoc definitely runs up, not to like climb, but to get in a position to maybe catch.
Yeah, perfect.
Listen, just keep your weight on the thick part of the branch. You're almost there. You got this.
Helping.
He's like, for what it's worth, good advice.
Oh, you are all my children are on thin ice. I will disown you immediately. This is unacceptable.
Still trying.
I mean,
to
she's
get
the
it.
best. She's the best at climbing trees out of all of us, so if anyone's gonna do it, it should be her.
And she's the lightest, smallest, so, you know.
She's right.
Okay, I said it was good advice. I didn't say we should continue this.
No, I mean, if she's got a skill, she should develop it.
Nala, you are like hugging the branch, looking down. Dad's right beneath you. Everyone's yelling at you. What do you do?
Can I still try and get the fruit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna still try and get the fruit.
Give me a flee check to kind of dexterity your way out on the thinnest part of the branch. The DC is going to be an 8.
Ugh.
Doc, get her down from there right now.
I got it.
Those branches aren't going to hold me.
No.
I'm gonna hit my son again.
Give me a club check, and Zoc, give me a grit or a grunt check. Nala,
I am here to catch.
I got a 3.
a 3.
A
That's
3.
8.
My fucking god.
What?
I rolled a 1.
So, here's what happens. Zoc, I'm also going to ask you to give me a... You can do hunt or flee. And the DC is going to be a 5, because that's what Nala rolled.
I'm going to roll a hunt.
Or a 3, I guess.
I rolled a 5 exactly.
Okay. This is what happens. Nala crawls further out on the branch. Everyone hears as the branch snaps. Right as Olga slaps her son so hard that his head fully... And somehow still, as his head gets turned away from Nala, as the sound of the slap and the sound of the branch snapping are simultaneous. And as the branch snaps, he's jolted back. He would not have caught Nala, but his mom making him stumble by hitting him so hard means that he stumbles back enough to catch Nala perfectly in his arms.
I have to do everything around here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was right there. That's
Did
perfect.
the fruit fall with the branch?
Yeah.
One moment later, a giant mango falls into Nala's hands.
I told you guys I had it.
He was fine.
That was not fine.
You caught her. You know what? Our mom almost stopped you from catching her, so...
Oh, Olga's eyes is twitching. She's like red. She's ready to
Nala,
blow.
hold on. What did you learn from this? You got a good fruit. Look at your branches, right?
Gotta be faster.
She's fine.
I don't know.
Free
The
with
speed at
Qeela,
which you
sure.
can deceive your parents is what you should have learned from this.
I think it's a good
I think she's golden.
Nala's just gonna pick up the fruit and show it to everybody.
Tuga, what do you say?
Nala, what were you thinking? You could have gotten hurt.
I got it for you, Mom.
That's sweet, dear, but you need to tell us before doing something dangerous. What am I gonna do with you kids?
If Mom doesn't want it, I'll take it.
You guys, how about you guys share it? You guys share it, but Nala, think
Not
about
sharing
it before
my
you
rock,
do
though.
something. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, dear. But we're talking about your sister doing something very dangerous right now. You need to tell us before you do something dangerous. You can't just go off and do it. You're just...
I'm sorry, Mom.
Zach's gonna very, firm, but gentle, the set down and, a firm grip on, kind of the shoulders and, get down on her level and be like, Nala, you're curious, and that's good, but you need to be more careful, especially when we're in this period of uncertainty. We have no idea what's going to come, and I don't need to be worrying about you too.
I'm sorry, Dad. I just wanted to help, like you guys were all doing stuff.
I know. I love you, honey. And then I let her go.
Listen, your father spots me when I'm getting fruit from trees. Just call someone to spot you. All right? Other than that, you were golden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoku, I'll give it to you if I can hold your rock.
Better hold the rock.
For 2 snaps.
Okay.
I'll give you my dessert if you let me hold your iPad. Mom won't let me have one.
Minecraft on your
I
iPad.
imagine it's much
It's-
bigger for Nala, so she's like
It's your sister's turn on the rock.
It's so
It's
big.
your sister's turn on the rock.
Turn on the
Tuga's
rock.
got her hand under the rock, so in case she can't hold it, she can catch it.
Yeah.
Just can barely hold it up.
Yeah.
Are we adding to the family tree?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm taking notes on things.
Oh, I thought you were adding rock to the family tree.
We were adding
He's gonna
rock
turn it
to the
around and
family
it just
tree.
says rock.
There we go.
Wait, no, hold on. That's not a sideways one. That's a. There we
That's
go.
a down one. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Incredible.
I mean, maybe the rock is the Moon and Ice child.
Honestly, it would make sense, right?
So,
A
That's
piece of
Moon
her.
Rock.
as you guys finish up your meal, you guys continue onward. None of you have any hunger points right now. But as you all continue on, give me another hunt check. The DC is going to be 10 this time.
I'm so sorry you cut out.
Yeah,
What
you
was
cut
the
out.
check?
What
Sorry.
kind of check?
You're going to give me all a hunt check again. The DC is 10 this time. And
Gorgeous.
just tell me, or you don't even really have to tell me, if you fail, you take a hunger level.
I have a 6.
And a reminder that just subtracts 1 from your roll. If you fail by more than 5, that'll be 2 hunger levels. And that subtracts 2 from all your rolls.
I got a 1.
DC was what?
10.
10.
I got an 11 on a 12. I'm going to use one of my tokens to blow up.
Great.
And then roll a d20.
Great.
I got a 5.
Okay. You fail by 5, but not more than 5. So you just take 1 hunger level.
I rolled a 2, so I'm at hunger level 2.
Yes.
Me as well. I rolled a 3.
Same.
Nala got a 1.
Wow. Okay.
Oh no!
Nala's hungry. Nala, Hoku, and Zach. The kids and Dad are not doing great so far. You guys are all going to be subtracting 2 from all your rolls until you get food in you. What did Qeela get?
I was also a 2, so I've marked off 2 hunger.
Wow. Okay. So Oga and Tuga. Oga has none.
Only ones keeping it. None. 0.
And Tuga
She's fine.
Tuga still has 1. You guys notice that you are going into more scarce areas where there's plants everywhere, but it's nothing you guys recognize, so it's nothing that you feel safe eating. And you have not seen animals for miles. We are a full, 24 hours since you've left Cave now. It's your first night away from Cave. As you guys... Where would you try to find camp for the night? Would you try to, just stay near a rock? Would you, go up into the trees and sleep in the branches? What do you think you guys would do?
Well, Tuga probably suggests camping, right up against a big tree.
Yeah. Under some brush or something, yeah.
Yeah, I think Zach definitely wants to try and keep it familiar enough to, at least 2 walls is necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Hoku would probably find comfort in that.
Would we be able to take shifts sleeping?
Yeah,
Is that
certainly.
an option? Okay.
And I think, if you guys want to get rid of one of your levels of hunger by essentially just saying, I will eat through the rest of our rations right now, then you're welcome to do that. Or you can kind of just slowly pick away at it like you have been. And a hunger level will go away after a full day in game time if you're eating sparsely and few in between and rationing your food.
I think just eating sparsely might be our best bet.
I would agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I have, I don't know if this would be allowed. Could I give evolution tokens to someone that's, struggling? if they'd be close enough to passing the... I know a lot of people scored really low. But was there anyone who was close to maybe passing?
Was there anyone who was 1 to 2 away from getting the DC? Tuga, what did you roll?
Oh, I was a 5.
So.
Okay. All right. I only have 3 tokens. Sorry, guys.
I do have 7 tokens, but that would have been all of my tokens to pass the check. I haven't used any yet.
Right.
I think it might be a good time to do it, though, because, if we're...
I'm the only one who's not rolling.
Yes, but I also, am really terrified of, another branch situation where, I need to protect my daughters and use 4 tokens or something to do it.
Yeah.
And I would honestly I'd rather offset, taking 2 off of a roll and, do that with, I have enough to work with that if that's a serious roll, I can just do that.
Yeah.
Then
I
them
think
all to get rid of.
That's the more in-character choice, I think. Is you'd rather be hungry and make sure that your daughters are safe. Yeah.
Right.
I agree. Okay.
Sense, yeah. I agree too.
Yeah. So if you guys are just going to continue
yourself.
pacing yourself, then you will gain back 1 hunger level by the next morning. As we all kind of camp in, get ready and set up your camp for the night. Qeela, give me a think check. Nolan, the water bottle. Qeela.
It's really loud.
I had no idea.
You're fine. Qeela, give me a think check, DC 3.
DC 3. Meets it.
Great. You hear rushing water in the distance, and what I think that this unlocks something for you, where you go, I've been here before. You look around, and you do see it. You see one tree that's grown into 2 different trunks, and you're I recognize that. Yes, I remember this, and you look around and you realize a long time ago, you were here, because you passed through this area when you were on your way to your new cave. And you recognize that rushing water sound as being a waterfall that you visited shortly after you went to live in Agoka's cave. that you visited with them. Waterfall. A mistake. Bubbling. A Goka doesn't come back home. As you sit there, just, I think, probably panicking a little bit, thinking, I've been here, but, you know, you didn't have any idea where you were, and realizing that not only do you know where you are, but this is a place that holds great significance for you. Sitting there, you hear their voice from your memory. I don't understand. The water, it falls down from so high. Why did you bring me here?
You know, I wanted some space, you know. I think we need to talk a bit. And I heard, some of the families spoke about how they came here once, and it was beautiful, and it's beautiful here. You know? I'm sorry. Can I have just a minute to put my thoughts together? Let's just swim for a minute if we can. I need a second to think about what I'm gonna say before I say it.
Okay. You see that in this kind of flashback memory that you're having, a Goka steps into the river that downstream a bit leads to a waterfall and just starts to swim and just kind of looking at you with this deer in headlights, waiting for you to say something.
I think, Qeela, how big is this waterfall? Is this like concussion if you stand under it big?
Oh, it's stories tall.
I think Qeela's going to wade out as close as she can to this waterfall, facing it, letting the mist from it just coat her face, almost heaving slightly, facing away from Agoka. It's no fault of your own, but I think I gotta go back. I don't think I can do this.
What?
I'm sorry, I look at you and I look at your family and I love you, I do, but I see too much of other people in you, and it wasn't there before, but it is now.
I can be different.
No, I don't think you need to change. I think that I'm what's wrong here. Because you weren't this way before and you haven't done anything different.
I think that they come closer to you, kind of put a hand on the side of your cheek, and they go, Qeela, this isn't you. Come on, let's get out of the water and talk about it. Come on, you don't...
I can't. And putting her hand on their chest a little bit, just trying to... I at the very least need to go back for a little bit to think. I need just a little space.
Is this because of the baby?
she's choked up, so close to crying. I'm sorry, I can't let you see me like this, and goes to turn and pushes away from Agoka with that, losing her own balance a little in the process.
Give me a club check.
That's a 5. I'm going to spend 1 evolution token so it blows up. 6 plus 4 is 10.
She blows up. They blow up. They blow up again.
Oh no.
That's 10 already. That's crazy.
If I need to, I'll spend another one to get to 11.
Let's see. That's 11.
I'll spend my last one.
Something overcomes you in this moment as your partner is trying to hold on to you so tight it's suffocating. And pressure it's what smothers... Nope, can't say fire. For you, the players, pressure is what smothers the fire. It's what crushes dry leaves. And for Agoka, you feel like they are suffocating your love right in between them, right in between the two of you. And this, I don't know, frustration fills you. And you're like, I need to get away from them now. And you push back hard. And as they try to not be pushed and to come closer to you, you twist in kind of an odd way. And you were standing right near the base, right near the top of this waterfall. And as you twist in an odd way, Agoka loses their footing. And with one final scream, no! No!
No.
Goes underwater. Is whipped
can't
into the
see
rapids
them.
and goes over the edge.
I step away. I look. I there's not even red in the water. It's too fast. Where'd they go? What did I do? I go back to cave.
Qeela, you were sitting at the base of this tree. Hoku, kind of sleeping, a head on your leg as you are taking this first watch. And you just sit there and you listen to that rushing water. And the whole night you don't wake up anyone for second shift and you just hear that scream and you replay it over and over and over. No! 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 No!
He's trembling the whole time and as silently as she can, as to not wake anyone, just sobbing. I don't know if she's even able to keep her eyes on the horizon at this point.
No one is woken up for second shift this night, because the next time that you all open your eyes, it is morning. And Qeela has apparently been keeping watch all night. Deep dark circles under her eyes. I think even probably like red and puffy. and all of you wake up.
I think Hoku sits up. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, first of all.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my!
That was...
I'm not shaking on my end. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Hey, I also want to say, we had no backstory plan for what happened to Agoka. That was all improv.
Holy shit.
Everything that
Well
happened
Brava.
to Agoka, all improv. Anyway.
Holy shit. Yeah.
I think I'm going to elect to take a third hunger point for just the emotional exhaustion of this.
Great.
I think Olga clocks, like, what is going on with my daughter.
Your daughter.
But also, like, very much angry at the irresponsibility of being up all night when she's already, like, experienced this hunger and not waking up her mother, who is doing fine. And I think maybe projecting a little bit, thinking that, like, maybe her daughter thinks she's too old and, like, needed the sleep or whatever, and, like, maybe thinking that it's about her. And she storms right up to Qeela and goes, "What is this? What is the meaning of this?"
Listen, I wasn't tired, you know. The waterfall, it's a beautiful sound. It helped keep me awake.
Wasn't tired. I can see the dark circles under your eyes. They're
Well,
worse
maybe your
than mine.
eyesight's failing you.
Maybe my eyesight is failing me. Maybe I am not strong enough to watch over this family.
No, I didn't say that, okay? I didn't. If that's what you want to say, go ahead, you know? But don't get on my case, you know? You got on your son's case for resting. Heaven forbid he rests watching out every night. Heaven forbid he spends some time recovering. I didn't need it this time. You've called me a slacker before. I'm stepping up, okay?
You know exactly why I am hard on you two in particular. I expect more because you are both stronger. You are stronger than the children. I thought that you might be stronger than Tuga, but she has proven to be the most useful over these past few days. I did not realize you were stupid as well.
You always liked people from outside the cave best, didn't you? You always did.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
So Zoc and Tuga, you guys wake up and, like, I think probably, like, Tuga, you're laying on Zoc's chest a little bit, and you guys kind of like, beautiful morning. Oh my god, it's morning. We were supposed to do the second shift. And then you hear this argument happening between your mother-in-law, and sister.
Hey, I'm glad that we're getting our feelings out there, but let's just get to the bottom of this. Like, Qeela, are you okay? What happened? You look like you've been crying.
I'm fine. Let's go. All right, do we have any leftovers for the kids? Get some breakfast? Get moving? You're the one who was so keen on getting out of the cave.
Zoc,
Qeela.
you hear your sister talking to your wife that way.
Yeah. I just like, Qeela. That's enough.
What?
Whatever's going on with you, don't speak to her that way.
No, it's okay. Nothing. I don't know.
You're right. No, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's move.
If she says she's fine, she's fine.
I think Tuga's just kind of like, turns to like look at one person and be like, oh, okay, and then the other person starts talking and she's like, oh wait, and the other person's like, she's like, ah.
Full-on family argument and is like, oh, I came over to your house after school to play video games. I'm gonna step away now.
She's like, wait, guys, please, wait.
I think Nala's gonna run over and hug Qeela.
Aww.
she looks sad, so it's gonna be okay.
Biggest hug. Very. What would I roll to hide a tremble?
I would say you could do. I'd let you do mate. I could also see if you wanted to do like a grunt check to kind of like as your armor class putting up a front. I would allow that.
I think that Tuga knows something is wrong. I think she's a very emotionally intelligent person.
Yeah.
I want to see if she can catch anything.
I'm going to roll grunt with the knowledge that if I don't get a 4, it's 0 or negative.
Yeah. You're subtracting 3.
Right.
That is a -1.
Oh, okay, well,
I think in this hug, she is just openly crying, but fucking deadpan.
Tears.
Oh, it's just squeezing.
Tuga's gonna come over and give her a hug too.
How often have I seen my daughter cry?
I think for a while she felt like she needed to take the brunt of the disappointment from you and Dad. And so she very much made herself a target. Whenever Zach, had a slight stumble, she would be sure to fall. And I don't think she's cried since Zach was, in Hoku and Nala's terms, 4 years old.
I'll say also, Olga, give me I'll let you do think, or you can do mate to kind of read your daughter here a little bit.
Blow up. Let's fucking go.
And Qeela, you can roll either one of those to combat it.
Well, you said think was an option?
Mm-hmm.
0.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. I think, this isn't necessarily either one of you remembering this scene, but we pan our camera out, so to speak, and go back in time to after that waterfall incident with Agoka, when Qeela returns to Cave. And Qeela, I think as you approached Cave right after that happened, the first person that you saw was your mother, who was just foraging a few things right outside of Cave. The first person you saw after what happened with Agoka was your mother as you made your way back to Cave.
Mom. Fucking hate me there. They fucking hate me there. I can't. I know I can't, be the matron of the cave because I left, and I know that sucks now, and I respect that, but I need to be back. I can't be there.
Qeela, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I'm not like them. I'm not, and I can't be like them.
Brug turns the corner as he, I think, hears Keela's voice from inside the cave. Brug turns the corner. My daughter. What have you done? You have returned home. What is this?
I know we were supposed to, visit in a while, but Alright. Poultice, leaves, and berries. What are our stocks on that? I'm gonna get to work.
No. Qeela, this question, you must answer it. What has happened? You are back. You come back to Cave. What? You had new Cave with Agoka.
They don't want me there. I can't be there.
What is this you mean? They do not want you. What?
They sent me away. They sent me away. I don't know what I did.
I think your father pulls you into a hug.
Sobbing. Fucking sobbing, heaving.
My daughter, you are so tired. I can feel it. I feel it in your bones. You are so tired.
I haven't stopped walking. I don't have anything covering my feet. I haven't stopped walking. There's so many cuts.
What does Oga say?
I think it's hard for Olga to find the right words because compassion has never come easy to her. And I think knowing how unusual Qeela is, she is having a hard time giving her the benefit of the doubt, being as like old school as she is, which I think is a bit cruel of her. But seeing that her dear husband has extended this level of compassion that again she has always struggled with, she finds it in her to place like a gentle hand on Qeela's back and just kind of like rub it in slow circles. And again, because feelings aren't really her thing, she suggests an activity to get Qeela's mind off of it and says, "We are running low on berries. I suggest you join me. You were always very good at finding them as a child."
Yeah, no, I'll get some berries. Let's grab a basket. I'll get some berries.
And Oga, I think on this, you remember that. And later, kind of prying for a bit more of a story, you figured out that something happened with the baby that was supposed to be here and something about a waterfall. And I imagine as more of the story came out, although albeit not maybe the whole thing, I imagine probably some cruel words might have been spoken by Oga at that time, but seeing your daughter now in the present, that is what your mind goes back to.
So I have like an inkling that maybe this is what she's upset about.
You hear the waterfall in the distance.
Her face softens and she catches Qeela's eye. And I think she does start to cry.
We gotta move. We gotta find a new cave. I'll lead if I can.
Olga puts up her hand. She goes, "Today I will lead. Today you will rest."
Then, if we can, let's not cross the river at all. I want to stay on this side.
Clutches her hand.
Amazing. Qeela and Oga lead the group. I think Oga's holding Keela's hand here. In between them, the two children trot along asking if we're there yet. And at the back of the group, Tuga and Zoc hold hands. making sure the children stay in front of them. And it seems like maybe Zoc is staying out of this moment with his mother and sister, perhaps. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah, I think that somewhere Zoc knows, like, that she maybe, like, he still thinks that she's tough and whatever, but that Qeela has it worse. And so he's kind of just like, a moment of bonding, have it. Take it, you know?
Right.
Would Hoku have clocked her grandma crying?
Yeah, I think all of you saw Grandma crying. Up to you if, like, again, like, with what Zoc just said, like, if you intervene on this moment with Qeela and Grandma, or if you kind of hang back, I think that's up to you.
I think Hoku probably hangs back, but she's never seen her grandma cry before, so she knows that something is really wrong. And she probably goes back to her parents, and it's just, what did something happen during watch last night? What happened to Grandma and Qeela?
Oh dear. It's okay.
But it's not okay. Grandma doesn't cry. What? Qeela doesn't cry.
Everybody cries.
Sometimes crying is a good thing.
So, nothing happened last night?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait to find out until they're ready to talk about it, but sometimes people don't want to talk about it, and we're just gonna have to wait till she's ready.
But you did watch after them, right?
Sometimes we can't know what's happening with other people, and we have to trust that if they want to share, they'll share with us.
But I wanna help. How can I help if I don't know what's wrong? You always say we have to protect our family. Why can't we protect them?
Sometimes protecting people takes the strength to let them be.
Beautiful. You all continue walking. Yeah, I think it's kind of this 2x2 formation where Olga kind of has her arm wrapped in Qeela's arm, and the kids are holding their rock and centipede as they kind of stand in the middle of the pack, and, you know, mom and dad at the back kind of swinging their hands back and forth. It feels a weird kind of calm where, like, you're obviously all kind of still scanning around, but it feels the closest to, like, a casual family walk that any of you have ever experienced, because the world is not safe. As you all continue to trudge onwards, are there any other conversations that need to happen? Zoc and Tuga, do you guys need to talk about anything? The kids, anything like that?
I think I want to, I think Zoc wants to thank Tuga for hunting and providing when in that moment maybe couldn't.
I think that she kind of just squeezes his hand a little bit and says, you know, you don't have to be strong all the time. I think that it's okay to need some rest. Just let me know, okay? I'm here to help you.
And yeah, Zoc just gives like a squeeze back.
Beautiful. You all continue to trudge onward. That pillar of black cloud gets closer, although you get hungrier. And you are about to stop for the night when you feel everybody. Yeah, there we go.
Haley disappearing.
I didn't even notice.
My camera fell off my computer.
I think actually, yeah. As you guys are, the earth starts to shake. You guys all, I mean, I'm sure probably the adults in particular, like, get down, go to the side, hide. I don't know, like, you know, like you don't know what to do in an earthquake or not. And Zoc and Tuga, as you like run over to make sure that Olga doesn't fall over, you turn around and Nala is gone.
No. Oh my god. Can I search for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach is immediately yelling out for her.
Everyone.
Check.
Nala?
Survival?
Nala? I feel like she's looking in the trees.
Or hunt, rather.
Yes, everyone give me a hunt check, and Nala, you can give me a flee.
Nala, come back
What's the
right
DC?
now. It's not funny.
What's the
We're not
DC?
playing
It'll be-
wide.
Oh my god.
It'll be whatever Haley
question.
rolls.
What did we say? What was the DC?
Whatever Haley rolls.
Oh.
3.
I got a 3.
Oh, thank God. I met it.
Five.
I got a 4.
I have a very important rules question.
Yeah.
I have a -3 to all my rolls, but I did roll a 6 on a 6-sided die.
Oh, I have a
How
Oh,
does that work?
You still
I
blow
have
up.
1 actually because of the
Okay.
minus.
Wait, I don't. Okay, I also have -2, so I do still.
Yes, you definitely still blow up
Yeah.
because if that's not how it worked, then you could never blow up again as long as you had hunger points. So
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so I'm gonna use 2 of the evolution tokens. Excuse me, to blow up on that
okay, great.
because I only had a 6 on that.
Would be enough though, because she rolled a 1.
Yeah, I mean,
you
regardless,
still
if you
are
want to
good.
blow
Thank
up,
God.
certainly.
Yeah.
She's so tiny. So easy. It's easy to lose her.
I know.
Just a
9.
single leaf.
I'm also still carrying her millipede in my basket.
Yeah, you
I gotta give
guys
it back to her.
freak out for a sec, and like it's hard to keep standing up, and you do all. I think everybody met the DC, right? So you all turn and see that like she had immediately gone and hid behind like a little place where the rock jutted out a little bit. Probably just in fear. You know, the earth shakes are happening again. But you guys do find her. The earth shakes. You find Nala. You grab her. I don't know that you guys would necessarily know like where is best to kind of shelter from an earthquake, but you go maybe into the trees and just kind of huddle and wait for it to be over. You the ground cracking in different areas. As it does subside a moment later, the dusk is falling now as it begins to get dark for the evening, and you hear creeping slowly from the shadows out from the forest, backing you up against the mountainside, are 3 saber-toothed tigers that emerge and corner you all. Go ahead and roll for initiative. And this is done just like how 5e does. Or no, it's not. I'm sorry. This is going to be a sneak check. And you just let me know what you roll. And that will determine your initiative.
Sneak is what?
Or it's not sneak, flee. Sorry, I was thinking about Never Stop Blowing Up, the real game.
I blew up.
I did as well.
Great.
I want to. Let's see.
I blew up again.
I rolled a
-2.
3, but I'm going to use 1 evolution point to blow up there.
-1.
I rolled a 1.
Where's my
Oh, if you have negatives, make sure to add those. You're -3, 2, or 1.
No, I don't
Yes.
have any hungers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olga's
Okay.
last.
8, 7. I rolled, I guess, a 6.
I got a 7.
I did also get a 7.
-1.
14 somehow.
Okay, sorry. 1 second.
I'm wondering if it's worth it. Gang, should I use... I have 3 evolution tokens. I rolled a 1 on this initiative. Should I save it?
This
Maybe I
is-
should save it for the actual fight.
This is just
Save.
determining what order you go
Yeah, save
in.
it for the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll save it. So, yeah. So then I'm going last.
So we had 2 7s. Tuga and Zoc got 7.
Thank God.
Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Hold on.
I'm a little slower. My
I
body
used an
doesn't-
evolution point because I would have rolled a 1 with what I because I rolled a 3 on my d4 and used 1 point to blow up, so
Okay.
I didn't have a 1 on my initiative, so I have 6.
Okay. 6 below them.
Very tactical.
And what did Nala
Yeah,
get?
1 felt bad.
-1.
Okay.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Oh no.
Who did it?
Who did the ambulance sound?
Oh, sorry.
Renella.
That's your real life happening?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my God.
They're coming for me. They found me.
The perfect timing.
I don't know how, but they found me.
Okay.
Oh no!
And
Her head's
Qeela-
already in the jaws of the saber-tooth.
And Qeela got what?
Nala, this is why we don't sneak away from your parents.
14.
Oh my. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my.
Oh.
Enchanté,
I gotta-
mademoiselle.
Kisses for that scene. That was so good.
Thank you.
It was so good.
Oh.
Yeah, actually,
I
My shakes have
So-
finally subsided.
hey, Aaron,
Oh my God.
just take an evolution token for an awesome scene.
Very
Deserved,
Yeah.
absolutely.
literally moved a grumpy old lady to tears.
Qeela, Zoc, Tuga, Hoku, Oga, then Nala. Just making sure I got all of you on here. Okay,
So absorbed in that scene.
that was incredible. Again, all roleplay. I mean, all improv, not all roleplay.
I mean, yes, also.
Also, all roleplay. Did you guys get a chance to look
No,
over
I-
how combat kind of works in Never Stop Blowing Up?
Vaguely, I'm
So-
looking back at the thing you said.
It's club attack, right? And then if you fail a check, like a contested check, right? Then you have a small injury, and if you fail by more than 5, you have a large injury, right?
Yes. And a large injury
Okay.
counts as 2 of 3 of that you can have before you die.
Okay, cute.
Yes. So,
And it's grunt and club, right?
yes,
That's
club
what it
is your attack roll. Armor class is grunt. Grunt is your armor class.
Okay, sick.
So, if you put it in 5e words.
What do we have? Can I ask what
Yeah.
people have for their dice? For
Yeah.
that? Yeah. What does everyone have for their attack and their AC? Maybe so we can just do
D4
this
on
more
both.
tactically.
D4. on
D4.
both.
Okay, so Hoku's got a D4 on both. Okay, so maybe keep the kiddo further in the back. What does Tuga have? 4 on both. Okay, maybe you go back with the kids. What does Doc have?
I have an 8 for my armor class for my grunt and a 6 for club.
Okay.
But I also have enough to blow either of those up pretty much
That's right.
immediately.
Okay. Cool.
I'm rocking a D4 on grunt and a D6 on club, but that's not gonna matter with how tired I am.
Right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting everybody has hunger things. Okay.
Oh my god, I have -2 to everything also, and I only have a D4.
Okay. I've got a
Oh,
D-
I'm
I've got
sorry.
a
One of
D4
those goes
for-
away. It's the next morning. One of those goes away. So if you have 2, you
okay,
now
so
only
it's
have
-1
1.
on
If
everything.
you had 3, you now only have 2.
I've got a D4 for my armor class for my grunt, but I have an 8 for my attack.
Okay.
So if I can maybe Zoc and I go more to the front, and if there's a way I can hit and run away, that would
Oh, yeah.
probably be the most ideal versus, and then maybe Zoc switches to take the brunt of the attacks, and then I hit, and then brunt.
Yes.
We
So
can see what happens.
how
But,
the kind of action economy
know.
works, on your turn you can do 2 things. 2 things that require rolls. So you don't have to attack every time. If you want to do something else or try to run away or whatever, certainly can. But you can do 2 things every turn that require rolls. Awesome. These saber-tooths approach you all, clearly with the intention of making you their meal. Qeela, you're up first.
Seeing this, knowing that everyone's tired, not caring that she's the most tired, Qeela just rushes into attack immediately.
Okay. Just the one closest to you?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, whatever's closest, flint knife, just
I will call this one tiger number 1, so just remember which one you are engaged with. And go ahead and roll that club check, and I will roll a grunt. I got a 5.
Doesn't matter. I got a 0.
Okay.
Oh.
That is not an injury level. You just
Yep.
completely miss.
Yes.
Fully.
Wild swing. Goes for Tiger 1 a second time. 0 again.
Okay, let me roll. Not that it really matters, but... Well, I got a 1, so you still missed, but just barely. You were much closer that time.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, the next is going to be Tiger 1, who's obviously going to go for Qeela. So go ahead and roll a grunt check, and he has a D10 for club.
Guys, I'm stressed.
I rolled
That's a
we've
0
we've
again.
just reconciled. Oh no.
I rolled a 7.
So that's a large for me.
That is a large injury right off the bat. All of you see these tigers approaching. That's not what a tiger sounds like. I just need you guys to use your imaginations, please. Could you please use your imaginations?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm using them.
Thank you. Approaches, and like, you know, how tigers sound, right? And Qeela takes 2 big swings and misses, stumbles, and the tiger reaches over and lunges, big chomp on your arm. And you see Qeela fall to one knee, scream out in pain, as the rest of you haven't even, like, come out and started acting yet. Okay, Zoc, that's you.
Zoc just is gonna sprint up to this tiger that has Qeela and try and attack it.
Great, go for it. I'll do a grunt check.
Like, brutally. He's so mad that this is happening.
I only got a 3.
I got a 3.
Okay, then Tiger 1 takes 1 injury level. Great.
Alright.
And your second thing?
Yes, I'm gonna do it again.
Great. I rolled a 4.
That's a 6.
Blows up. Roll
So
again.
blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking yeah.
That's a 7.
Do you have any?
Hold
Oh, I
on.
do. Yeah, actually, great idea. Yeah. I'll do that.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
You've already beat it by 9. I mean, by 5. This thing
Well,
already
you
has...
can get the die bigger.
Oh, yeah, if you want to get your die
You're
bigger,
gonna
go for
make
it.
more attack.
Can I kill it even angrier?
Yeah, great. Go for it.
That's a 2. So
Yeah,
Okay.
the bigger dice.
On
will
a
help us.
failure by more than 5, tell me what it looks like as soon as this tiger clamps down on Qeela's arm, dealing a large injury, Zoc comes in and protects his family and puts an end to this tiger's life.
I think that it's just immediately like not other people can tell, I would hope, that it's just he sees red, and it's just like a level of intensity and like almost savagery that just does not come out, like is not seen. And so just in complete blind rage finds like a log or some heavy thing nearby and comes straight down on like the skull of this creature.
Clunk! Brains splattered on the ground. Immediately the 2 other tigers like kind of pull back, whimper a little bit before Tiger 2's turn. Tiger 2 goes for Tuga, who is the closest to it. Tuga, I imagine you're standing quasi near the children, since that's how we were walking.
She's probably like kind of crouched slightly and has her hand out like towards the tigers and has her arm like around the kids behind her.
Both kids behind you. Yeah, go ahead and roll a grunt check, and I'm going to roll a club. That is a 10.
Okay. Dice
Good.
gods.
Oh, I blow up. I'm not... Oh,
Oh no!
oh God!
Oh.
Okay, it's okay. Dice gods.
Ladies have tiger bites all
Okay,
over their
I'm
mans.
scared to roll this 4, but we're gonna roll the 4, and we're gonna see what happens. Oh, frick. Bingo.
Hey, guys.
Bingo? No.
No! I got a 4! Wait! Stop it!
go.
Keep blowing up. Keep blowing up.
Mara.
Never
Please.
stop blowing up. Never
Please
stop
do
blowing
that.
up.
Wait. Where's my freaking
So I'm gonna
D6?
go ahead and
Where
roll
is
my
it?
Joe?
d20.
Break that die.
Stop it!
I'm at a 22 right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, guys, it's over. I rolled a 2 on my D6.
I got a 30.
I got
Okay. It's not too bad. You're just at my level.
I got a 6.
Tuga, with only one arm available to you and desperate to keep the children behind you, I think you just half-heartedly raise an arm in front of you as this tiger clamps down on your arm, tearing blood and viscera as you scream out and keep the children behind you.
I was about to scream, but I decided against it.
Okay. And I will tell you, you can do 2 of anything. You do not have to attack these saber-tooths. You can get the injured people out. You can flee with the children. Like, this is 2 things that require a roll here. Next up, it is Tuga's turn.
Okay. Whew. So, her arm is no more, or it's just severely mangled?
Just mangled. You can still make your attack roll. Wait.
Wait. Oh, wait. Right.
He's shaking.
Only has 1 health point.
Ah! Qeela
I
and
don't think
Tuga
that-
are both 1 away.
Yeah. Well, I feel like she needs to get some kind of hit in on it. I know that it's not good, but I feel like she needs to try and do something, because we've got 2 still. So.
Yeah. And do know that the way healing works in this, you would have to get them away, and then you can do discovery checks to try to heal, like we did with Hoku and her rock earlier.
Oh my god, my discovery checks are so bad.
Away being like out of
Wait, which one's
combat
discovery
totally,
is
or just like
D6,
out of the
I-
direct?
Just out of, get far enough away so a saber-tooth can't attack you on its next turn.
So fire is
Okay.
discovery?
Yes.
Okay. I think actually knowing that, she will fall back. Because she has the 8 and hopefully.
Okay, so give me, your first thing will be a flee check to try to get away from this thing effectively. Are you leaving your children behind?
I think I definitely would take Nala and Hoku. I think
Because I will let you know right now, the DC if you go by yourself is very low. The DC if you just take Nala, a little higher. If you try to take both, it's going to be very high.
Mom, just go. I can handle this. Just go.
Qeela, come on.
Please.
We gotta do something. We gotta leave it to them for a second. We need to. This is not good. Does she take Qeela with her if Qeela goes?
Qeela can roll her own flee check on her next turn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was kind of making the children be like objects if you were going to force them to go with you, but a grown adult woman, you can roll your own on your next turn. But Tuga, go ahead and roll your flee check. This is only going to be, it'll be a 6 to get out of reach of the saber-tooth without either of your children.
No, I'm taking Nala with me for sure.
Okay, then it'll be an 8.
It's okay, Mom, you should get away.
Get away.
No, you
Get
are
away.
coming with me right now. This is not safe.
Hoku has big moon rock to protect herself at least.
I do. That was my plan for my turn.
Hoku have advantage with the moon rock.
Yeah, sure.
I got a 5. I don't remember what you said the DC was, but I got a 5.
I don't remember. 8. Got any Evo tokens?
It's not enough.
Okay.
Can I give her one of mine? Can I like distract the tiger and be like, "Hey, you stupid beast," and give her one of my tokens?
I love that. Do that.
Okay, then I have enough.
Fuck yes. All right.
With the
Yeah,
help.
I'm gonna shout. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout. Come over here, you stupid fucking beast.
With the help of Oga, Tuga manages to grab Nala, throw her under her arm like a suitcase, and stagger far enough away. I think you pass behind Zoc as he's finishing off this other saber-tooth. Zoc, you notice your wife is taking Nala and running. Okay. You have a second thing, Tuga, if you want to do it.
Did she attempt to heal right then, or do I have to wait?
Yeah, you can. Give me a discovery check. The DC, let me decide what it's going to be. The DC is only going to be a 4. To get yourself stable enough, I'll say on a 4, you can bring it down to 1, a small injury. On a 6, you can patch yourself up to count for 0 right now.
Okay. D8, Mom Gruff. 7.
7, awesome. You masterfully quickly, like, tie some kind of, like, leather around your wound just to kind of keep all of the blood in there. With Nala just, like, standing there watching this happen. I think you're able to, maybe you have, like, a flask or something of water and you pour water over it and quickly wrap it up and tie it just so that, like, your arm's not literally falling off anymore. And yeah, that takes your entire turn, but that's what you do. And Nala, you are away from the fight. Like, you are out of reach of any saber-tooths right now, Tuga and Nala. Doesn't mean they won't head your way. Because speaking of, where is everyone positioned right now? So we have Zoc and Qeela right beside Tiger number 1, as they have just killed it. Hoku is off to where Tiger number 2 is. Nala and Tuga are off on their own. Where's Olga?
I feel like Olga, because she was walking with Qeela, and because of the, like, little brief strat that we had about, like, her kind of, like, doing double team with Zoc to try to take these out, I feel like she would be in the area of, like, the first, like near where that tiger is. But I think she would absolutely be, like, barreling towards the tiger that went after Tuga.
Okay, yeah. Just seeing the movement, Tiger number 2 is starting to go after Tuga as she's running.
Great.
Tiger number 3 is seemingly turning its attention towards Olga, as just seen its brother go down. Zoc and Qeela still standing over that. Hoku, you are kind of right in the way of Tiger number 2. Nala and Tuga, you are out of the line of fire. Olga, go ahead and roll a grunt check. I only got a 3.
I also got a 3.
Okay, meets it, beats it. You manage to just barely, like, I'd say, like, you get the, the shaft of your spear into its mouth and slam it down onto the ground so it isn't able to bite you. Incredible. That is Hoku's turn, and you are right in front of Tiger number 2 as it is trying to chase your mother.
I'm gonna hit it over the head with my moon rock.
Great, give me a club check. I blew up.
Hang on, I cannot hear you guys. Oh, I'm back. Okay.
I got a 10 all told on my grunt check. 2?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. No injury level taken. You try to hit with the rock and you stumble and miss. And
Okay.
the tiger bolts past you, headed towards Tuga and Nala. You have a second thing that you can do.
I'm gonna try it again. Yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna try to hit it again.
Oh wait, no, I have an 8 now.
Fuck. Okay, that's a 1.
Okay, I only got a 3. Still miss a second time, as this time the saber-tooth does past you, heading towards Tuga and Nala.
Actually, you know what? I have 3 evolution tokens. Can I use 2 of those to blow up?
Yeah.
So I got a 4 then, or 4 minus 1. I got a 3, so that would
Meets it, yeah.
But then don't you roll again, too?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll again.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta fix my mic that's falling down.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again, see if you can get an injury level on this thing. I rolled a 3
this
total.
This is Tiger 2 being attacked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got a little tracker in the side chat just to make sure.
Thank you.
Because I know I'd forget.
Tiger 1 is dead.
Sorry. My mic stand wants to fall off my desk.
It's okay, we believe in you.
Good enough for now. Okay. That's a 6. I blow up again.
They're on fire.
That's a 5, so 4 plus 6 is 6, 7, 8. Wait. 9, 10. Good lord. 15 minus 2, that's a 13. Or minus 1, that's 14. I don't have minus 2 anymore.
Tiger 2 takes 1 large injury. 2/3
Does that
dead.
mean it's dead?
2/3 dead.
2/3
Well, it already
dead?
had a small, I thought.
Tiger 2 did not. Tiger 3 already has one.
Tiger 3 had the one. Got it.
Yes. Right? Because Tuga did not hit Tiger 2, right? Yeah.
Who hit
I
Tiger
misremembered. That's on me.
I don't know who did Tiger. I don't think any.
Okay,
I think
2.
that Tiger 1 just got downed by Zoc in 2 turns.
Yeah, I thought Olga hit 2 and then...
Olga just
yeah.
successfully
Olga just
defended.
defended, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So the only
Okay.
Tiger that's injured right now is Tiger number 2 has 2. Tiger number 3 is
Got it.
uninjured.
Okay.
Okay. Olga, that's you.
Alright, I'm gonna take a hit on this Tiger number 2. Is it so Hoku got a big hit on it, and it's still running after Tuga?
Yes. So you are all the way over at where Tiger number 1 is. I'll need you to take one of your actions to flee over to it.
Okay. Am I close enough to the uninjured tiger where I could take a swing on that one?
Yes.
Or 2 swings? I think I'm going to do that instead, just to make the most out of that turn, because I may not make it, and then that would just be a waste. Okay, so I have...
Oh, I got a 1.
That's a 3.
I got a 1.
Still. Yeah, so...
Great.
Yeah,
1.
So she... Is this the one that attacked me? Is the one that attacked me?
Yes.
Stupid fucking face! She bashes its head. And I'm gonna attack again.
I got a 4.
Got a 6.
Blow up or no?
No. On a D8, so I got.
Okay.
Sorry.
Still, I got a
No,
4. You
no,
got a
blow up.
6.
Oh,
That's another.
Actually, I'm gonna expend my 2 evolution tokens and blow up on that.
8. Gotcha. Yeah.
So I got 8, and then I get to roll the D.
If you hit a 9, this is a large injury.
And it already had 1, so I think it's guaranteed dead?
If you hit a 9.
That's a 3. So I rolled at 8.
Yeah, you...
Yeah. So 8
like,
plus 3. So
you
that's
get a 9 no matter what
11.
you roll on.
Yeah.
Tell us what it looks like as Tiger number 3 goes down.
Yeah, she's gonna bash this fucking thing's brains in. She has had enough. Seeing, just recently reconciling with her daughter, they've had a tumultuous relationship for quite some time. And she's taken massive injury. The person that she frankly trusts the most in this journey has also taken massive injury trying to protect her youngest, littlest grandchild. She's fucking pissed. And in all of her granny energy, she summons as much rage and power as she can and absolutely wails this fucking thing over and over until it's completely dead. Blood covering her face. Her white hair is just like streaked with blood now as she grits through.
Absolutely.
Kill.
Incredible. Nala, that's you. You're standing next to Mom, who has just healed. Has been healing herself.
I think Nala, not knowing what to do, looks around at her family, and then is Tiger 2 near us?
Tiger 2 is seconds away.
I guess watching her family attack, she'd look to see if she had like a rock she could throw at it to try and help.
Give me a think check. Or you can do hunt. We'll say to find a rock that you feel like you could wield as a weapon. It's going to be a DC 5. Seven. Yeah, you see a large rock, perfect palm size, that you could certainly throw at it or hit with it. But this thing is barreling towards you, so I don't know that, like... It's gonna tackle you to the ground, like, in a second. Or probably not you, but your mother.
I'll try and flee first.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a flee check. DC is gonna be just a 6 to get completely away. Blow up, awesome.
4. I blow up again.
Oh, yay!
Oh, love this.
Hell yeah.
58. 10 to 13.
13. Nala is away. You get up into a tree where you feel pretty confident they won't be able to follow you. You're out on the most slender branches. You remember what Aunt Qeela said. Wait on the thickest part of the branch. And you sit and you watch. Very good. You have another action if you should choose to take it.
I'm gonna try and throw the rock.
Go for it. Give me a club check.
4.
I blow up.
I got a 3.
Okay, I got an 8 all told. So, throw the rock, miss. No problem. Okay, let me see here. At the top of our initiative order, back again, we see you guys all here as 2 more tigers following their pack emerge from the woods.
Oh my god.
And
We gotta get out of here.
one
Yeah,
of them,
I think so.
now called Tiger 4, I guess.
It works.
There we go. Tiger 4 comes up behind Qeela, and by the time you know that it's there, it's already attacking you.
No.
I blow up.
No.
19 on a club check for me.
Okay, so this is
fucking
grunt,
kidding me.
correct?
Yes, I was kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Yes, an 18. I'm afraid.
Grunt? Grunt?
Grunt.
Grunt, okay. Oh, I have a D4 in grunt.
All can
25%
spend
chance of
evolution
blowing up.
tokens.
I have 1 evolution token.
Oh my god.
All of you can spend evolution tokens if needed to help.
Well, evolution.
I have a 1 minus 2 brings me to -1. I'm gonna use my evolution token to.
I'm sorry.
Nobody's gonna be able to get me.
What
to 4.
did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Reroll. No. Are you kidding?
No. I rolled a 1.
No. Your call, but...
If I die, I die.
Okay. Go ahead.
If I die tragically and miss I'm just a ghost episode 3. So
I can give you 2 evolution tokens if you need.
I have
3 to
4.
blow up.
I'll give you 1.
I'll give you my 2, so you can blow up.
So I'm at -1. I'm gonna use my 1 evolution token to take me to 0. I'm at
Hey.
0.
I really think you should reroll.
No.
DM was ruling. You can reroll.
This doesn't feel narratively satisfying to me.
Yeah, it does to me.
It's your
Can't
character.
we-
Do what you want.
To clarify, really fast, you only get a evolution point if you don't meet the DC,
Correct.
not if you don't blow up. Period. Okay.
Correct.
I think you
Does
put
that
on,
count to
but
all
you
these
don't.
like lost club checks?
Oh, yeah. It counts to every check.
Oh, okay, great.
You don't add your negatives until the very end. So if you said you rolled a 1,
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1. So if I can
So you
get
can
3,
use-
I'll blow up there.
so I can give
Why?
you 2 and you already have 1, so you can blow up on that D4.
Blow up to a 6.
So-
immediately.
Oh, right, perfect. Okay, so
Yeah,
2 from
so-
you, 1 from me, plus 1 gets me to 4. Mark that
you're-
on grunt. Roll a d6.
Jesus Christ.
6.
Was it a 1 or was it a blow up?
I blew up.
Okay.
I blew up.
So we're at
Okay.
10.
No, I'm at d8.
Oh my god.
Come on.
6. Can someone give me 2?
I got you too, yeah.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking
Okay,
shit.
so that's 8. Now that's a 10. What was my DC? What do I have to beat? 19?
19.
And I'm at 18,
Yes.
but I have -2, so I'm at 16. So I have to roll a 3 or higher on a D10.
I'm gonna shit myself.
And there's other evolution tokens that can be given to you if your other players want to help you.
Okay. Okay. You telling me this isn't narratively satisfying? 3 on the dot.
Wow!
3.
Oh my god.
Oh my
My
god.
family.
Show me, please tell me what it looks like. Qeela, I take control of Hoku and Zoc here.
Yeah.
Tell us, just narrate this scene for us and how Zoc and Hoku help you.
4th tiger's coming in. Qeela just got like a massive wound in her arm, and her fucking going out with the knives, bleeding like crazy. Both of you see, moments away from death. I don't know if this is too presumptuous, Hoku. You got a big fucking rock to throw. Would you throw that?
I absolutely would throw it if it meant saving Qeela, yeah.
Full on, chuck it, body shot on the tiger. Not enough to hurt it, but enough to, like,
Knock it off.
stun it for Zoc to, and I'm going to leave this up to you. Do you body check it, or do you, like, get in between the two of us?
I think that in like the kind of just full malice, like anger that I'm in right now, it's just like body check. I'm not thinking clearly enough to be like position myself better, and yeah.
We're prehistoric, pre-strategy, so yeah. Rock hits it, you hit it. It's, obviously pissed, but I am, for a moment, safe.
Yes, very true. And Qeela, that means it's your turn.
Kill yourself, girl. Get somewhere safe. Yourself.
I suddenly have a D10 in grunt, which is not how I expected this to go.
Okay,
I'm gonna flee.
good choice. Give me
Seeing my family protect me, I've got a moment of clarity here.
give me a flee check. The difficulty is going to be a 5.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
That's a 2.
Okay. Are you able to do anything with that, or are you going to leave it at 2?
I can't do anything.
You can...
have to try again,
I was going to say, you can use your second action to try to run away again.
That's a 0. I'm just stunned and bleeding at this point.
I think
Stumbled
you
on
are...
the ground.
There's blood pooling from both of you, like, from wounds out of both of your arms. Yeah. And you are just standing there in shock at the red that is all around you. And when Agoka died, there was no red in that water, but I think all that you hear right now is the rushing of waterfall in your ear. And you're saying, it's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. And you are unable to move. Tiger number 5's turn.
What the fuck?
With Zoc.
I am furious right now.
With
I
Zoc
remember if I was
being...
on our side for some reason.
Yeah, Tiger number 5 feels bad.
Can I do a mate check to seduce the saber-tooth tiger?
No!
Do an animal handling check?
What game are you playing?
Can I shake my old lady tatas at this saber-tooth tiger?
Hey.
Just a Hail Mary.
Zoc, being right there where 4 comes in and is hit back, and you are right next to Qeela, go ahead and give me your grunt check. This thing's coming after you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I got a 1.
Love it.
I got a 3.
Crit on. No, god damn it.
Crit on images.
It worked.
You just, I think it's just so nonchalant of, it lunges at you, you grab it by the snout and slam it down to the ground on the side. Like when an overactive Labrador jumps on its owner, you just, down, boy. Yeah. So.
What are the odds Zoc has a a saber-tooth like companion by the end of this.
You have a turn that you have 2 actions to do with what you will. Yeah, so also if Zoc was in D&D, he'd be a barbarian. I can just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Literally from round 1 when he was talking about rage, I was like, would like to rage. Like in my head, I was like picturing him like head into it.
and I think that Tuga would be a cleric and Oga would be a fighter barbarian, and
For sure.
I don't know, I'm getting sorcerer vibes for Qeela for some reason.
I was thinking ranger.
Ranger's
very
good.
Good.
I was thinking druid or ranger for Hoku, and I was also thinking ranger or druid for Nala.
Interesting.
So.
I think druid of the moon, because there's circle of
Circle of the Moon, yeah.
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 Anyway, we're not playing D&D, so it doesn't matter.
No, we're not.
I love that. Anyway, whatever. Next is Zoc. That's your turn, funnily enough.
Let me know if this is a stupid idea.
Sure.
These 2 tigers, they're right here. I think. At least one of them.
Both of
Or
them are
no.
right next to you.
Right. But Oga killed the other one that I was thinking about. But it's been, like, kind of humiliated a little bit. Just down boy. I want to see if I can, like, they say if a bear, like a black bear, make yourself big and try and scare it off. I want to see if I can just scream at this thing and see if I can, like, make myself big enough, and intimidating enough
Okay.
presence to try and at least get one to flee.
Okay, give me a mate check, and the DC will be 8 to make them both go away. The DC will be 6 to get one away.
Okay. I have a 4. So let's blow up.
Let's just blow up.
Come on.
Let's just blow up.
Well, you're gonna blow up.
I had a 3. I'm going to use a token
Okay.
to blow up.
So that's 4. You need a 2 to get 1 to go away, or a 4 to get 2. Both to go away.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a 6.
Nice! You blow up again, right?
I do. I blow up again.
Great, go ahead and roll again, just to see how monumental this success is.
That's a 7, and I have 1 token left.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Best luck.
This is incredible. It literally. Okay,
How many evolution tokens does everybody have?
I'm at 0.
Zero.
But
Oh, 1. I've 1.
I thought I had 0, but I forgot to count my 1 from my missed hit, so oh wait, I missed 2 hits, so I have 2.
Okay.
I failed to flee twice. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, Zoc, what did you get all told? On
25 minus 1, 24.
You go up, make yourself big. Tell me what happens.
Yeah, I don't even know that this was intentionally, like, I'm thinking, yeah, I heard one time I could scare a saber-toothed tiger off. I think it's just bloodlust at these tigers, just anger after having taken one down at least, and just like a primal, just rah, into like a battle cry
Incredible.
at these other 2 that are right here.
Incredible. Tiger 4 and 5 are turn and run away.
Oh yeah.
Man, you guys are killing it. Sort
How
of.
many do we have left?
Just Tiger 2.
Tiger 4 and 5 fucked off.
Just Tiger 2 that is barreling straight towards Tuga. And
Perfect.
it is Tiger 2's turn.
Well, that was my first action, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I will
So-
tell you, though, you are not close enough to attack Tiger 2. You would have to use a flee check to get over to it.
I'm definitely gonna do that. At
Okay.
least.
It'll be a 5 to get over to it.
Okay. I have a 6. I have a 4.
Okay.
And no evolution token, so.
Okay, you are not there yet in time to act on your next turn to attack it yet. That is tiger number 2. It's going to go for Tuga again. Kind of evolutionarily thinking kill the mother, get the babies too. kill the babies, mama kills me, so it's going to go ahead and attack. I got a 9.
Okay. And what am I rolling?
You are rolling grunt.
Ooh. That 2.
You take 2 injury levels again. As this tiger reaches out, goes for you again. This time I think you hear, like, not that you know what tendons are, but tendons, like, snapping in your arm and flesh tearing from bone as your arm is truly dangling at this point from your body. What is Tuga thinking right now at 2 injury levels? Nala not here. Nala's up in a tree.
She is like, I feel like she is, it's like she has so much going on. She's feeling so much that she doesn't even think about the pain. She's so like, oh my gosh, like my family, like she watched this whole action going on. She sees this tiger barreling towards her. She sees Nala like scramble up to try and get away in a tree. She's like, I cannot let this thing get my kid. And she knows that if she does not try and take this thing down, at least, or at least distract it, it's going to get Nala too.
Everyone, except for Tuga, I want you to be very honest with yourself, and feel free to roll and let the dice decide for you. Be very honest with yourself if you think that you would be in full running towards Tuga, ready to attack mode, or if you would be like Qeela and frozen, unable to act. Just be very honest with yourself when I come to you for your turn. That's Tiger 2. Tiger 2 and Tuga, both at 2 injury levels. 2 beings, probably 2 mothers, near death, facing off, one protecting her babies and the other protecting hers. Both wild animals, just trying to survive, and it's nothing personal. Tuga, that's your turn.
I'm going to try and hit it.
Okay, give me a club check.
Okay, I have 1 evolution token. I'm using it to blow up. And now I'm a D6. D6. Wait, what did you say the DC was?
Your voice.
I'm like so like.
What did you say? Yeah. What was the
Because I rolled a 6, so I blow up again. But like.
I rolled.
I'm hitting it. That's what I'm doing. What am I talking
Yes,
about?
you're hitting it. That he's trying to resist. I got a 12 altogether.
Okay.
You gotta get a 3.
I got a 10.
You gotta get a
10
3.
right now.
You need to get a 2 to meet it. Oh, 3. You have a level of exhaustion. You need to get 3.
Oh, frick. Okay. Okay. Where's my D6? Oh, no, this isn't a D6. No, D8. I'm on D8.
You got this.
Three.
Oh my god.
Clutch 3s. Today is the day of clutch 3s.
Tuga, describe to me what it looks like as you take down this other mother.
Like, she just patched herself up. She sees this tiger coming towards her. It attacks her again. She Nala up in the tree. She just takes the closest thing to her, whether it be like, she picks up a stick, fallen stick off the ground, and she takes one hand and pushes its neck up and takes the stick and just right in the head.
You crack the skull in half, and this tiger falls to the ground in front of you. Go ahead and give me a skull check, which is like our equivalent of Constitution. And you need to beat a 14.
And I'm rolling.
Skull.
Oh, right. Skull is a stat. I was like,
I don't have a skull. What are you talking about?
what are you talking about?
Skull is our Constitution check. You're trying to resist something happening to you right now. What did you get? On a 2, you fail by more than 5. I'm going to ask you to roll a luck check here, which is a 5e mechanic. You're going to take your d20. If it is over a 10, Tuga passes out. If it is under a 10, Tuga is going to take another injury level, which will be your 3rd injury level.
Shaking and dropping the dice. I've dropped it twice. I got a 3.
Ooh.
Tuga, as you, in the life of this mother of beasts, of this other creature of the wild, and you spear its skull into the ground, splattering viscera and brain matter all over the ground around you. As you look down, your arm hanging barely onto your body, blood is pouring out of every part of your body. You crumple to the ground and you white, blinding, all-encompassing white. It's the white of staring into the sun for too long until colorful dots kind of peek into the edges of your vision. Tuga, you can feel your body weightless and empty beneath you, and when you look down, you cannot see yourself. One thing I think stands out to you here, which is that you feel well rested. You are at ease. You feel safe, which doesn't make sense because your children and your husband are at will of the harsh elements, and there is no cave, and they have barely survived a saber-toothed tiger attack. But for once, you feel totally unselfish. You feel totally unworried. And though you remember your children and what is happening to them, there's a part of you reveling in just how good it feels to do something for yourself for once. Your father told you, your husband told you, that you must not journey into the darkness because you don't know what awaits you. But they never said anything about the light. You can almost feel it. It hurts so much. And you know, somehow, that relief is seconds away. I'm going to ask you to make a choice. Is Tuga ready to go? Or does she need to be there for more time with her children?
think that even in this moment, even though it feels so good just to finally just be at some peace, I feel like she, at the very least, just wants to see their faces, make sure that they're okay. And I feel like she's going to try to fight the hold on for just a little more time, just to make sure that everyone is safe.
Tuga remembers a day in her childhood when she was first taught to hunt. The grass in the meadow tilted back and forth in the breeze. Birds and insects and all sorts of things flittered around. It was hot. Your father talked to you in length about what the deer that you had just killed had given up for your family, for you to be able to eat what this deer had given so that your family might live. And Tuga remembers that thinking that was stupid. Because there is something beautiful about sacrifice, but what is even more precious is to live. And you think about your children. And you think about your husband. And you think about how stupid it is to sacrifice yourself and become a martyr and leave your children motherless and you. You blink open. Your husband is already there at your side, Zoc. You lean over her. I think you have a hand over one of her wounds, kind of trying to keep blood inside. You're cradling her head. She is alive, but not for long, unless you do something about it. Tuga, you are conscious. I think that Oga, Qeela, Hoku, and Nala are there, but maybe at a little bit more of a distance. Zoc, you are right there with her.
Zoc, are you
Tuga.
there?
I'm here.
Are they okay? Did they get to the children?
They're okay. They're good. They're alive.
Will you guys be
Tuga, you
okay?
can't go.
They'll be okay.
We'll live. We won't be okay without you. You keep us together.
Why can't I see you?
I'm here. I'm right here. It's okay.
I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Too. I'm so scared, Tuga. I love you.
You know I love you too.
Zoc, give me a fire check. Tuga, give me a constitution check.
Can we give them help?
Yes, you both have advantage.
So, you said constitution check.
So, Tuga, this is you trying to cling on to life here. You need to hit a 6. Zoc, this is you trying to heal. You also need to hit a 6.
Okay.
You can roll with advantage, so roll twice and take the higher.
I was dumb and I didn't write like what each thing stands for, so I don't know which con is.
Skull.
I blew up.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I blew up too.
Thank fucking Christ. Oh, God. You guys get me cry, like weeping on camera.
I know.
Goodness.
Same there, yeah.
I'm God, so I can't cry. What was it, Jose?
15. Sorry.
I blew up again. I got it.
So these final numbers, we have Zoc with a 15,
14.
a 14, and a 15, both exceeding the DC by 5. Zoc getting help from, I think, Olga in this moment. You quickly reach through the packs and you find some medicinal herbs and you start kind of grinding them up and putting the paste onto some of the smaller wounds. And Qeela, you get water from your bag and start to pour it over the larger ones. And Hoku and Nala, I think you both come over and you're just standing at your mother's side. You're just kind of rubbing the side of her arm. You're placing kisses on her cheeks. Zoc, you are cradling your wife's head in your lap as you're very worried that you might be saying goodbye. But you take these leather straps and some animal pelt strips and you start to wrap some of the injuries here. Tuga, all that you feel as your eyesight is gone momentarily, you feel yourself being taken care of. You feel your husband's hand in your hair. You feel the small kisses of your children on your cheek. You hear the voices of Olga and Qeela desperately. No, you need to do this one. Grind it up quickly. Hurry. As in this cave, you are the only one who was not born here. And probably since the time that you and Zoc became a couple, I think she's always been at odds with Olga. Her and Qeela have disagreed on several things. She's doing her best to raise her children the way that she thinks is right, and sometimes even Zoc disagrees, but right now, your family is around you, and their hands are in your hair, and they're stroking your forehead, and they're kissing your cheeks, and they're wrapping your wounds. And you cling to life. Your eyes flutter closed so that your body can shut down and put all of its energy into healing so you fall asleep. Family, you all can see that she is still breathing, but her body needs to repair. And you all get to work. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh my god.
Today's episode is brought to you by a mistake. I didn't mean to. Sorry. Goga, no. Come back. Please. And if you like products like a mistake, try protecting your children. You're so close. They can't get to them. And more.
Dun 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 dun.
I have wept, I have sweat, I have trembled, I have panic attacks,
still
quite
sweating.
nearly passed out. If you enjoyed this torment, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And if you want more of this, make sure to come back next week when we do this all again. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
No!